What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out Hunt You Live. I've got another first today. A company called BDH has sent me a box of their high energy bars. These are long shelf life ration survival hunting backpacking bars. I am going to try them for you. I'll tell you a little bit about BDH. Of course, I put the links to these products in the video description if you want to jump on over there. But let's talk about the specs, and then we'll crack this thing open and see what we got. And I'm also going to compare this to a popular bar like that I get a lot, which I will say does not have the long shelf life like this does, but a Cliff Bar. We'll compare the nutrition to a Cliff Bar. So BDH has these available in 3 different flavors. They have sent me the chocolate. They've also got these available in peanut or in salty. Now it doesn't say peanut butter, it just says peanut. So you got chocolate, peanut, or salty. I've got the chocolate, so I'll speak to the nutritional facts specifically of the chocolate. Now you can get all 3 of those flavors in just a single pack, in the 12 pack that they have sent me, or in a 20 pack. Of course, the more you order, the less expensive it is for you. So your best bang for your buck is the 20 pack. Now these are a survival food, long shelf life survival food. Unlike a Cliff Bar, these are going to have a 20-year shelf life is what they're advertising. They are in a double packaging design that is tightly vacuum sealed, as you can see. And this is very hard. I can't compress that at all, squeezing on that. So very hard compressed product. We'll crack it open here in a minute and see. It looks like it folds down. The whole package is about 5 inches by 6 inches, but it packs down even smaller than that. Let me compare that to my cell phone. When you've got it packed down, it's actually smaller than, of course, there's my hand, there's my iPhone, and there's the bar. So it's smaller than my cell phone. You could very easily put that into a pocket, and it is just going to totally disappear. That would not be bulky at all to carry in a pocket. Obviously, throw it in the backpack. It's going to be nothing. And because it is so hard, it is not going to get crushed and destroyed in your backpack. 1 bar is 120 grams, but they have figured the nutrition information in 100, like it's 100 grams. So I guess they're playing it safe on the nutritional information. So any of the nutrition stuff that I'm going to share with you, you can probably assume it's just a little bit more than that. Now you can, it can be broken in 2 once it's opened up. So you could crack that into 2 different 60-gram pieces if you want to. But the nutrition information that I'm going to share with you is for the whole bar. 1 bar, or 120 grams, is going to be coming in at 475 calories, 19 grams of fat, 67 carbs, 7 grams of protein, 20 grams of sugar, and 238 milligrams of sodium. Now that is very comparable to a Cliff Bar. If you flip over your Cliff Bar and look at the nutritional information, and one of these, this whole thing, is about the size of 1 Cliff Bar, and a Cliff Bar, of course, I could crush. They're good for backpacking, I like them, but now they will crush and go into 1,000 pieces. So 1 Cliff Bar is the size of this, but 1 Cliff Bar equals about half of the nutritional value that this one does. So if you eat 2 Cliff Bars, then you can get kind of in the neighborhood of this. 2 Cliff Bars is going to have about 500 calories, and this one has 475 calories. And again, remember, they're figuring that on the low side. This is a 120-gram bar. They're giving you the nutrition information for 100 grams. So back to the Cliff Bar. It takes 2 of them to get you 136 grams, which is 500 grams of calories, 12 grams of fat, 86 carbs, 20 grams of protein, 30 grams of sugar, 300 milligrams of sodium. So the big difference there is going to be there is about 20 grams more of carbs in 2 Cliff Bars than 1 of these. There is more than double the protein in 2 Cliff Bars than 1 of these, and there's just a little bit more sodium, probably negligible, and sugar. But of course, all of that is energy in a survival situation. But I think the big thing is like I said several times already, 1 of these is equal to 2 Cliff Bars. So you have to have 2 Cliff Bars to just give you a little bit more nutritional energy than these BDH high energy bars. So not so shabby. Now let's crack this thing. Oh, I do want to tell you what it's made out of. So this is made out of wheat flour and sugar, vegetable oil, glucose syrup, water, salt. This particular one, it has cocoa powder in it, of course, and then it has a raising agent in it, and that is sodium carbonate. Now let's see what this thing tastes like. We will crack it open right now. Pops the vacuum seal on it, so this is not going to last for 20 years because I've now opened it at least partially, but you'll see once you take it out of the vacuum sealed packaging, the 2 bars are still in their own individualized packaging. So now you could break these down into 60 gram, 60 gram, and split all your nutritional information. So, and you could, that's very hard. So you could just eat one of these and very easily throw the other one back in your backpack or put it in your pocket because it has its own plastic. Now, let's give it a go. Did have to use my knife to open that, so that plastic is pretty good durability there. And it's kind of breaking apart a little bit now because I fought with it just a little. Very lightly flavored, very crunchy. I've got to say, it's not bad at all. I would say the flavor, it's very lightly chocolatey flavored. So it's not terrible. It's really not. It is really not. I'd say the only thing, you know, a Cliff Bar would have over this is, of course, your texture is a little nicer when that Cliff Bar, but the flavor is I'm pleasantly surprised with this. Pleasantly surprised with how this tastes. And, you know, of course, this is going to last 20 years. Your Cliff Bar won't even last the hunting season. Well, how about that? Very surprising. So BDH, you guys check them out. Add this to your survival rations. Get it for your hunting trips. It's going to be very shelf stable. It's going to pack really well, and it actually tastes pretty good. Not bad at all. So thanks BDH for sending me these. This will definitely become a part of my hunting backpacking food, and certainly wouldn't be afraid to buy it again. I'll put a link to this in the video description so you guys can jump on over to their store at Amazon and buy those from there if you want to. But appreciate you for checking out Hunt, Shoot, Live. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Check out all of our other playlists, hunts, gun reviews, other product reviews, long range shooting, all kinds of stuff. Appreciate you. God bless you. Catch you next time.